Hello everyone, welcome to my very first YouTube video. Today I wanted to show you all my setup of my Traveler's Company Traveler's Journals in passport and regular size. First, let me start off by saying I've been using Traveler's notebooks for about going on 8 years now. So my first two Traveler's notebooks were one of them seen here is the brown and the black, back when they were known as Midori. So I have loved this company even when they made the switch. I love everything about it. It's just such, to me, it represents authentic journaling. But you know, not just for travel, but for like your everyday travels and whatnot. So there's something to me that's so romantic about this brand, and I just love it, which is why I keep using it for so many years. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to start off with my passport. Can I get out of the way that, yes, my nails are chipped. I normally have them done, but I am currently searching for a new nail lady, so they're looking a little rough right now. But anyways, back to the passport. This is being used as my wallet. So this is obviously the limited edition Traveler's Train in black, and I love this cute little brass charm that it comes with. So beautiful. So this is new, so it hasn't scuffed up or anything. And let me just say that that's another thing I love about Traveler's Journals. I love worn in look, especially because, you know, in travel things get beaten up and worn down, and I love that look, and I just think these notebooks always age beautifully. So yeah, the leather insert you see here is from Gallon Leather. This is in, I want to say it's the Crazy Horse Brown. Now they actually have some nude leather options, which I had to stop myself from buying for my standard. But it's really well made. I was surprised at the quality of this. So I love it. And plus I love the contrast between the black and the brown insert. So in here I just have a standard pen. I think this one's from Muji. I don't want to put anything too fancy because this just gets thrown into my purse. So yeah, opening up here. So I use this as a wallet. My 3 primary cards are right here with my ID. I always have a picture of my baby boy, Obi, and you'll see like the same picture in all my stuff. In here I have a gift certificate from my birthday for my sister to my favorite crystal shop. And this originally started off as, it was going to be an on-the-go journal, but I realized for regular journaling, I'm just a standard kind of girl. So the first couple pages was journaling writing, but now it's just lists and whatnot. And I'm not going to be using craft paper in the future. I just want to use this insert up. So yeah. And then in here I have more, like, you know, not so used cards, but necessary cards, like my my insurance cards, my EKG tech certification card, my life BLS card, all that stuff is in there. So I have change in here, which there's no change right now. Oh, also one of the most important parts. So I'm getting a little personal here, but my uncle, who has passed away, he was also my godfather. This is his money clip, and I have clipped this onto every single one of my traveler's notebooks. I make sure that I put a piece of him in all of my traveler's notebooks because from a very young age, he's the one who inspired me to just get out in nature and travel. And so I think it's really important to have him in a piece of every single one of my notebooks. So I'll always have either a picture or something of him. And for this, I feel it's the most fitting to have the money clip in my wallet. So I usually don't carry cash, but if I had to, I could just clip something right there. And that's it. So pretty standard for a passport, nothing huge. I just make like quick lists and notes in that notebook. I wanted to keep it really thin. I didn't want too much in this. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to my camel. I love this camel. I mean, I can't say enough how much I love this camel. So I got this customized at Baumkuchen, and I've been wanting to get one customized from them for the longest, but during the pandemic, I know they closed their stores. They're only open limited hours now, and for quite a long time, they had the BK Truly Yours TN service out of commission. So as soon as I realized it was up, I had to order one right away. I had this camel I just bought off of them. You can also send your TN in and they can customize it. And I was thinking about doing my brown because I adore my brown. This one will always have a special piece in my heart because it was my most used. I took it to Korea with me. I loved it. So, but I was so nervous about having something stamped on it because it was a Midori one and they don't make Midori anymore. So, after seeing how beautiful this came out, which I knew it would be, I think I'd feel more comfortable now getting this one done as well in the future. But yeah, this was also a birthday gift from my parents. So they had me customize it and everything. And this is like the best. This is my favorite. Like, I try not to get attached to tangible items, but this is probably my most prized possession. I love it so much. Whoops. So really quickly, I have the little embossing here. I'm not going to go through all the specs, but I also got both of these charms at different times from Baumkuchen. And I love this one because on the side it has the cherry blossoms. And you might notice in a lot of my journal spreads, I have cherry blossoms everywhere. I've just always been obsessed with them, what they represent and everything. So you're gonna probably see a lot of cherry blossoms eventually in my setups. Right here, this was just a lavender jade. It normally goes on a purse, or at least my grandmother always put them on a purse. Turtle. And yeah, I adore it, so I keep it right here. And let's get in. So this is my everyday carry. I take this with me, obviously both this and the wallet, I take them with me everywhere. Just because I have always been a writer my whole life. I write poems, short stories, just anything that's in my mind. I can clear out my thoughts better on paper, and I've always been like that since I was a child. I wish I would have kept all my journals, but when I was a kid, I was so afraid of people reading my stuff, so I would throw all my stuff away into my teens, and now as an adult, I wish I would have kept all of it, but can't go back in the past, and I'm gonna keep all of my journals from here on out. But anyways, right on the left here we have, if you ever have the pleasure of ordering from Baumkuchen, they always wrap your package beautifully, and they include one of these cards, and every single one of them has a different saying. In here I have a bunch of little pieces from my travels. This was my first time with going to Universal Studios. If any Harry Potter fans, this was in a chocolate frog. I went with one of my really good friends that has moved away, so this was a good memory. And in this one, as I mentioned earlier, I said I always put a piece of my uncle in here. So this is a picture of me when I was a baby or a kid with him. So, and then this is a coin from when I went to Korea. I'm not gonna take that one out because it's a little hard. And then this was just a note that my wonderful friend got me for, that was included in my birthday gift recently. And I love Alice, so. And then on this side, like I said, just the whole Travelers Company aspect, they're just so romantic. I love the look of everything. So I really like little snippets that they put. So I kept that in here. This came on some Yosaka stationery packaging, and this is when I went to the Pearl Harbor Memorial all the way back in 2016. So yeah, I try to keep a little bit of my travels with me. I mean, and that's, again, that's the whole beauty of this notebook and this company. Okay, so that stays in there. So I used to decorate my covers like with contact paper and do all these designs, and I love that. But lately I've been loving the idea of just decorating my books using stickers from packaging of stuff that I've gotten, washi tape from Happy Mail, or just like the wrappings of some stuff. Like these two are wrappings from washi tape that I got. But yeah, so all of this has either come from a package or it has come from Happy Mail of some sort, or a gift, except for obviously the little two soot sprites and this. So and I love the way it's coming along, so it makes me feel like it's a more traveler's journal. I don't know, I just like the kind of messy, worn in look of stuff. So this, I'm not going to go through all of it, but this is my art journal. I've had a couple of these over the years. It takes me forever to fill this out. Like, I think this one started in 2020. So during the pandemic, there's certain ones. See, like this is when I was still messing around with stuff. My style has varied over the years, but this is what I like about art journals. Like, they don't have to be a certain style. Like, every page can be a new start, because sometimes I'm feeling like I want to do something cutesy like this, and then other times, you know, like this. Other times I'm feeling like, I don't know, just something like that. So this is what I like about art journals. You just, whatever feels right. So I don't want to get too much into this stuff because some of it's personal. But yeah, so I take stuff from packaging. In my former ones, I used to paint a lot, like paint pictures or draw stuff, and I want to get into that again. But I was just more so into collaging and using some different mediums as well. But yeah, this one I just did recently about receiving this TN because I love it so much. But yeah, like I said, I use pieces of packaging, notes. I love to include these. Don't mind that. That's where my dog licked it, so it smeared the ink. But yeah, I like to put little envelopes. I like to reuse stuff because I feel, and I also, not only for mementos, but I feel like a little better when I don't throw something away, even if it's tiny. So yeah, this is where I'm not forward, but backward planning. I have some pictures to develop. So I went to Star Wars Celebration, for any of you Star Wars fans. And we went to Disneyland as well. I went with some friends, so there's going to be a few pages carved out for that. But let me just say, this insert, let's just say this is the actual, like, middle of the book. This is the first half already compared to it not filled up. So this is going to be a chunky baby. But yeah, moving on. This came off some packaging, another one of those cards, and then my Gallon Leather order came with this. They send beautiful postcards, but mine on the back has a beautifully written quote that I adore, and I have kept this in every one of my journals since then. So if you want to hold the beautiful one, hold yourself to yourself. I love it. Plus, it's a beautiful picture, so I keep that in all my journals as well. Just some stickers from Daiso just to decorate it up. I have this card slot holder that again, there's that picture of my dog. And I keep little cards, business cards or whatever, and some quote cards and stuff like that. So this insert, I kind of call it a spiritual journal, but it's really just a journal. I've just been, these past few years, I've been getting more in touch with my spiritual side. So I wouldn't say that I'm religious, but I am definitely spiritual. So this is something, it's quite personal. I journal like as I've always done, but I journal to the universe, let's just say. So I'm not gonna flip through it, and I just started it. But again, I added some Yoseka stationery sticker that I got from my Sailor pen order. Bomb Houlihan sticker I got from one of, I believe when I got this here, and my Sailor pen sticker. So this is a new notebook, which is why it doesn't have a lot. And then I just added some lace. All my previous art journals, I've always had some kind of lace on here with a hot glue gun. Little did I know that I don't need a hot glue gun. But yeah, so that's this, and this is the lightweight paper insert. So I would definitely not call this Tomoe River paper, but it's like it in the sense that it's really light and it's fountain pen friendly, but you have ghosting. So that's that. Okay, so this is the intro, and since it is a spiritual journal, or spiritual-ish, I have this have faith with this girl. Again, if you guys want me to get into this, I will, but yeah, not much to say about that anymore. So yeah, some stickers I want to use. My friend drew or doodled this and then just gave it to me, so I keep that in here. And then the board. So yeah, I take this with me everywhere. It's very near and dear to me. Like I said, my whole life I have been a writer of poems, short stories, thoughts. It is truly my passion. So having a good notebook, one that I bond with, inspires me to write even more. It's just like heaven to me. It's kind of ridiculous, but yeah. So oh, and I do still use this brown Midori. It currently houses my memory keeping, so I have a weekly insert in there. If you'd like to see that, let me know. Give this video a like or drop a comment. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Oh, and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Bye.